A lot of us just got paid. It's Friday night. Kaplan Arena is rocking, and we're feeling right. We've got a matchup with huge postseason implications for a William & Mary team that dropped 2 straight on the road last weekend, trying to claw back towards the top of the CAA standings. Their opponent, no pushover. It's 10-2 North Carolina A&T, #1 in the CAA, and it's also a clash of 2 brilliant black basketball minds and head coach Aaron Dickerson Davis and Aggies Terrell Robinson. The CAA is as competitive as it's ever been. Monmouth comes in here rebounding the ball extremely well as a team. Their bench has been on fire offensively, and then on the flip side for the Tribe, every game they've won here at home has been really hard to come by, super gritty wins, but they continue to be anchored in their defense. I like to call her the stickiest glue you'll ever see on a basketball court, Andrew. She's a master of the momentum plays, loose balls, charges. We've seen that lob connection with Anahi Cauley, but she's just a very consistent, level-headed leader for a team that's really trying to iron out some more kinks. She's nothing to play with. The senior guard out of Gaithersburg, Maryland, an extremely savvy ball handler, comfortable against one-on-one pressure, like we know William & Mary likes to apply. And she has excellent court vision, is able to make those lobs and skip passes that might be hard for other kind of players to make. And in the third and fourth quarter at Hampton on Friday, played a pivotal role, barrage of points and assists to lead them to that win. Yeah, her third start, her first since November 15th of last year. She made the most of it, Andrew. She was in a battle with Hofstra's 2 bigs the entire game, but found a way to command the boards. In the post-game press conference, she said rebounding is a matter of will and want, and she wanted it. She had a game-high 8 rebounds for the Tribe. Big Bucket Bella. I think that's what we're going to call her this season. I like that.
I like it.
You know, if she's wearing number 5, we got to give her a fire nickname. She's got the touch now, too. My goodness, it's contagious. It's time to bring back Bella's nickname. You remember what it was last season?
Big Bucket
Bella. And you know what that was?
Thought you had me there.
Thought I got you. Tribe in a almost 3-minute scoring drought. Nascimento, and that's over with. Would have been cookies.
And speaking of cookies, right on cue to the basket. 2 more for Bella.
Fresh baked. Warm out the oven. West for 3. Oh, in and out. Beckwith the O-board. Dishes to West over the top of the rim. No good. Beckwith the second O-board. Up against Griffin. Gets it to go.
Back-to-back triple.
Feel it. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Nah, but Cassidy Geddes is feeling it, though, right in front of the William & Mary bench.
The hot hand on the floor is Cassidy Geddes, Misha.
Yes, it is, and I hope you folks at home caught that SpongeBob reference. If you didn't, go look it up. There have been times Monmouth has handled this William & Mary pressure extremely well, and times they've just straight up thrown the ball away. And that time, they didn't throw it away, but they walked it away. A travel call on Sandrine Kleska. Not only was she tough with that finish, she almost didn't even have the ball on the entry pass. It was kind of an errant pass. She went out there and snagged it like a free safety. But how about this drive to the middle on Beckwith? Takes the contact, just scooping that thing, falling away from the basket.
Nascimento, long 2, got it.
Great decision. She made a ball fake, the defense relaxed, backed up off of her. Okay, I'm gonna pop that in your face. And Vanessa Blake, Andrew, cool connection to William & Mary. She is actually a marketing intern at Ball & AI, which is the company founded by the homie and former Tribe women's basketball player Nyla Pollard, that delivers AI-powered scouting tools geared towards coaches and players for recruiting and scouting. How cool is that?
That is a pretty neat connection.
The name of the game for post players is positioning, right? If you don't necessarily have the height, if you don't necessarily have that crazy bounce that some post players are just gifted with, it's about positioning. And she understands where she needs to be, where she can get leverage for certain entry passes, for duck-ins. She's just a high IQ basketball player. Speaking as someone who threw out their back on their 23rd birthday on a longboard, please wear your helmets, your pads, all that good stuff. Yeah. Even if you think you're young and spry, you'll be humbled eventually. DMV, stand up. The Washington Mystics made some major moves with 3 of the top 6 picks in the 2025 WNBA draft tonight. At 3rd, they picked up 2-way Notre Dame guard Sonia Citron. At 4th, versatile power forward out of USC Kiki Iriafen. And at 6th, a point guard out of Kentucky to bring it all together, Georgia Amore. Paige Beckers is one of the brightest stars of this year's NCAA tournament, averaging 26.5 points per game while leading UConn to today's national finals. But there's one thing she said in yesterday's press conference that made me curious about her future. No, fans, not her future on the basketball court. She's still planning on being drafted into the WNBA next week. I'm talking about her future off the court. One of those guys they were missing is small forward DeAndre Hunter, who missed 11 games nursing a knee injury and to be present for the birth of his daughter. Now, today, DeAndre turned 27, and the way he played gave, it's my birthday, and I can ball if I want to. As the weather's gotten colder, so has the Atlanta Falcons offense. In their last loss to the Denver Broncos, the team only put 6 points up on the board and consistently stalled after crossing the 50-yard line. Victorian novelist Charles Dickens has been gone for a long time now. But what we saw from the Atlanta Falcons today in their 17-13 loss to the Chargers was a tale of two teams, the defense and the offense. We've got Kaylin Immel handling the ball at the top. A lot of ball pressure from ASU in every game this season. And you see it in the back. These three off-ball defenders are very ready to step in and help or to cut off Kaylin Immel's passing angles as she tries to drive the paint and make something happen. Brianna Sanders gets stuck in the backcourt here. She's in the same situation ASU has put their opponents in for both games of this season, and she can't get a pass off. She's got 10 seconds to get it across the timeline. Does not do that. Minnesota's got length and size and speed defensively that really does match up well with ASU.